My name is Charlotte. I am originally from the Boston area, and I moved here to Canada to go to school at the University of Toronto. Because I am Canadian and I am American, and when I go to either place, I'm the other one. My work that I do currently is through an organization called Engineers Without Borders. I'm not in fact an engineer, it's a little bit of a misnomer. Engineers Without Borders focuses on finding and building systemic solutions to international problems. They work overseas, primarily in Sub-Saharan Africa, but they also do a lot of capacity building in Canada with university students around political advocacy and youth engagement and food systems and global engineering principles, and that's kind of what EWB as an organization does. So I think that food's a hot topic right now. I think people are becoming interested in all of these things like food waste or like fad foods, like superfoods. There's a lot of different interesting things that are popping up right now in relation to food, like locally sourced and all of this stuff. And all of that is like really great, and it's amazing that people are finding that there are these ways to interact with the food system that can make these really big changes. But it doesn't need to be that complicated. You don't need to be a foodie and like know everything about food or know everything about sustainability in order for food to be a tool for change. In my particular role, I am a leader in my chapter at University of Toronto. I work as a food systems co-lead with my partner Sarah this year, but I've also done food literacy education in a couple of different capacities. Knowing where your food comes from and also how to work with food, either growing it or cooking it, is a really great way to see how you can change something. If you can create something on your own, if that's cooking or growing, that you have a lot of pride from being able to accomplish a task like that. I think my interest in social change really came from my experiences as like an educator and my experiences with like education. Working with children in this particular way, like a lot of kids don't necessarily cook at home. Giving them the opportunity to see that that's a way of how you can learn is like through food is awesome. Through cooking and discussion and eating a meal together, we're able to learn not only skills, but also about different social issues. And I've done that in a formal capacity. I've also done that just at home, where I've like cooked with my friends and like helped my friends who feel like they don't know how to prepare a meal for themselves, like learn how to do that. I've witnessed these really amazing discussions about like social change and social issues and injustices that have happened over meals that I've had with like my friends that have come over and had dinner. And that it hasn't necessarily transformed into a specific action from that point, but you can see the potential and really coming to that place of that I can make change. And I did that because like there was food present. Food itself, not just food as an issue, but food can be a tool for change.